Hi Pisces, this is your career reading for May 2020. I hope you're doing well, and I'm hoping that this reading really gives you lots of clarity, information and knowledge. Now, just before I get started, I do want to mention that I do a free reading giveaway every single month. So if you would like to win a free reading with me, do check out the description box below, and there's information there on how you can enter for that. If you would like to book a private paid reading with me, then information's also down there as well, and they are done within 24 to 48 hours, so definitely do check that out if you are interested. And what else can I mention? Oh yeah, my Etsy bracelets. I always say this and then I was just like, what else is there? So I also make handmade intention bracelets. So this one here is the Korea one. There's so many different ones. There's finance and wealth, evil eye, protection, confidence, happiness, love. There's so many different ones, but this here is the Korea one. And if you are interested in purchasing these, the link to my Etsy shop will be in the description box below. They're meditated with, they're saged, and if you want to see how other people have seen results with them, please do check out the Etsy shop. Link will be in the description box below. But yes, that is what we have right there. Free international shipping and all that good stuff. So let's get started, Pisces. See what's coming through for your reading for May 2020. Okay, Seven of Swords. Beware of someone who may steal your ideas, someone who might take something away from you that actually you can stop. That's the thing with tarot, is that we can actually avoid this energy. Sometimes we can't avoid the Seven of Swords, but sometimes with tarot, what it does, and this is why I like reading a little bit earlier in advance, you'll notice that my videos are posted just a little bit before the month starts, and that is because there are certain things that we can actually alter. There are certain things we can be aware of, and there we go. It helps us. That's the thing. So Seven of Swords here really showcases someone who may steal your ideas, who may want to take even money away from you. There's a lot of scams happening right now, so I'm not surprised that the Seven of Swords does come up. Be careful, if you are going out and using your card specifically, I would highly, highly recommend just being careful, just be careful of, especially if you're using cards and machines, be careful of who sees, PIN number, or be careful what machines you're putting your cards in. The other thing as well is text messages. There's so many of those coming through with links, and it can seem so authentic, like you think it's you think it's a company, and it's actually not. Emails, telephone calls. Oh yes, there's a lot of it, and just in people, in general, like people, wanting to do this. So just be really aware certain dodgy ads that you might click on online as well. So it's just about making sure, because this is a career and money reading, so obviously money is an aspect of it, so it's just showing that just be aware, because scamming is it's a big thing right now, especially with this whole situation in regards to the world as well. It's just gotten so much worse. That's the thing. Scamming has been around, of course, for a very, very long time with these kinds of links and things like that, but more so a lot of people are very, very desperate right now, so just be aware of whose hands you're putting things into. And by that I mean, like, for example, if you're using a card and things like that. So machines, more so machines, but also making sure you're aware of what you're clicking on and things like that. But this is more so like the typical ways that people scam as well. Okay, so now what else do we have? God, this deck looks so tiny. It looks so tiny from the background. My hands also look tiny in the background. It's just the way the camera is. Okay, so we've got here the Ace of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Wow, yeah. So see, I feel also that if you lose money in May, you would also be able to recover it. Okay, so just be aware that if this happens to you, somehow you'll be able to recover it. Usually with scams, it can be very hit or miss in terms of recovery, but I feel like you would be able to recover it somehow. But of course, it's just about being really, really cautious as to how you're using your your cards or payments and things like that, or it's very much so about just being careful of links and who you're giving information to. You know, you don't want to be just giving random information to people. I feel like this is something that of course you would know, but I feel like if I reiterate it, then hopefully you guys can avoid it, because I don't want you guys to, you know, have like so much money taken away from you for absolutely nothing in return. I mean, that's terrible, absolutely terrible. This is like money straight up being taken and nothing given back to you in return. That's the kind of energy that I'm feeling here. You've got the High Priestess ruled by Pisces. Okay, so let's talk about your actual career instead of just talking about this money that we are, you know, that's money scam thing I keep seeing. So just be aware of that. And the thing is, if you're aware of it, you'll be so much more cautious, I feel, during May, that it won't happen to you because you're just so cautious, you know. So this shows here slow growth in terms of finances, and it does show here things getting better, especially in regards to the whole health situation in the world. Things are getting better, things are definitely getting stronger. It shows here money is getting much more stable, which is of course a really great thing. I also see here lots of ideas and fun things that you might think about doing. You might decide to set up your own little business on the side that reflects upon your hobby, or maybe something that you found during this time that you really enjoy. That's what we're seeing there. So that reflects upon the Queen of Wands. You know, this is about nourishing yourself. It's about, you know, your goals and your hobbies and your dreams. So that is really what I'm seeing right there. And then, of course, the High Priestess here really showcases you being aware. You know, I just feel like this is a month to be aware, because you do have quite a few retrogrades. We have Jupiter retrograde, Saturn retrograde, and Venus retrograde. We have retrogrades. We just need to keep our eyes a little bit more open. The High Priestess is also connected very highly to the third eye chakra. So this is about just being that extra careful with certain things, careful with, of course, you know, this whole situation that I mentioned probably 100 times now, but also careful with how much energy we're giving to certain people, because people can really drain us in May. So it's just about, you know, also practicing spirituality if you can, prayer, meditation, and also just balancing those chakras, meditating on your chakras, doing things for yourself, and also focusing on mindfulness can really help. And what I mean by that is reading a book, or again, journaling, yoga, meditation, prayer, doing things for you that actually regain your energy rather than it losing your energy through those things. So that is what I'm seeing there. That will make you feel so much more balanced, and it will really keep you quite alert in regards to some of these other things that can happen. Other than that, I see some good growth in terms of ideas, in terms of finances. Things are definitely getting better. Okay, Knight of Wands just fell right here. Wow, there we go. There we go. Empress. Empress is ruled by Venus. Okay, we've got all the cards here. So we've got the Knight of Wands, which shows, again, creative ideas and you wanting to do something with it. So again, could be, you know, venturing into making a little business or selling things on a platform. We've also got the Two of Pentacles, which shows here lots of balance, like things are getting better in the world, so that's good, but it's slowly but surely, you know, it's not just everything's back to normal ASAP, like all of a sudden. It's a progress, work in progress. Three of Cups here shows you sharing somehow your ideas, right, with close family members or friends. So that's what I'm seeing there. We're also seeing here Page of Swords. So again, this is about exploring ideas, and it's also about you feeling quite confident with how things are going in general. Also got this card as well, which just fell on the side. So you've got the Queen of Swords. This shows you feeling very, very confident in May. I think that you're actually going to really feel like you're flourishing and that things are going the way that you want them to go. And this is about feeling like you have power and feeling like, you know what, things are good. That's how I think you're going to be feeling. You've also got here the Chariot and the Empress. So the Empress here shows that it's time to put yourself first. You know, focusing on your career and also your finances is one of the most, like, it's a very strong thing to do in May, because there's a lot happening, and obviously it requires a lot of your attention and a lot of your energy. So definitely keep your eyes peeled, as I mentioned. But it's also about putting yourself first and thinking about your passions and what you truly want to achieve in life. And if you're happy doing what you're doing, you know, think about your passion. And that's why I see a lot of you setting up things on the side and just really, you know, wanting to roll with that. So we've got here the Chariot, which shows forward movement and progression. May here is a month of progress. It is also a month of just keeping those eyes peeled for that kind of behavior from other people, you know. And apart from that, we see lots of nice sensitive growth in areas for career and finances. So this is your reading, Pisces. Hope it gave you lots of clarity, information and knowledge. Definitely do check out the description box below for information on private paid readings, free reading giveaway, my bracelets which are on Etsy, all that good stuff. And do like this video, subscribe, comment down below if it resonates, and take care. Bye!